Hello viewers, I am Siza and I represent SafoKid, one of the largest organizations in India that focuses on safety of children in the age group of 0 to 12 years. Now, when there are talks of COVID third wave and its possibility and probability of affecting children, parents are worried the most. While we do not want to create unnecessary panic, but the aim is to ensure that parents are able to take timely steps to boost the immunity and health of their kids. However, most parents are still unaware and don't know what to do to prepare their kids. As we all know, homeopathy can cure long-time ailments and also doesn't have any side effects. And we believe its medicines can also play a vital role in building immunity and health of the kids. We want to learn from the top experts in this field. Today we have with us Dr. Shikha Singhal, who is a homeopathic physician. Today she'll give you her perspective on the anticipated third wave, which is going to be very challenging for kids. And she'll also help us know how can parents protect their children during the third wave. Dr. Shikha, thanks for joining us. Request you to please introduce yourself.
Thank you. Hello everyone. I'm Dr. Shikha Singhal and I'm a homeopathic physician practicing since more than 10 years in the same field, and I'm a gold medalist. Till now I have treated various acute and chronic ailments, and thanks SafoKid for inviting me today, and you people are doing a great job.
It's our pleasure, Dr. Shikha. Okay, so I will start with the questions. So what's your viewpoint about the possible COVID third wave that is going to hit us, and how is it going to affect the children?
Okay. According to the researchers, it has been said that the third wave will be more severe and more cases of infections of COVID-19 will be seen there. So the dangerous, it will be more dangerous. And if we talk about children, so before coming to any conclusion, we should just see the data of the ongoing second wave. So during the ongoing second wave, from 1st March to 4th April, more than 80,000 kids were infected with COVID-19. And out of that, more than 60,000 were from Maharashtra only. So we all know that Maharashtra has been one of the most infected state of India. So I think the percentage of population getting infected in a state is directly proportional to the percentage of kids getting infected. So, but a good point is that out of all the infected kids, only 1 to 2% kids needed critical care. Otherwise, all the preventions and measures that were taken at home were sufficient for the kids. Like kids are either asymptomatic or they are mildly infected. So there's nothing to panic. But yes, we can just keep our kids safe by taking all the precautions and the measures needed.
So, Dr. Shikha, in your opinion, if parents become aware, can they prepare their children better for this possible third wave? And also, how can homeopathy play a role in helping parents prepare for the possible and predictable third wave?
Yeah, like it has been said that third wave is inevitable. It will definitely be there in September or October or any time. So I would just say that after looking at the second wave, the horrifying scenario we saw this since 2 months, we should just take a lesson out of it, and we should start working right now only, and all kinds of precautions and the COVID behavior should be followed. And yes, homeopathy can help a lot. Homeopathy can help in building the immunity. If your child is suffering from any kind of pre-existing syndrome or disease, then also homeopathy can help. You should get your child treated, and you should try to raise the immunity of the child. If your child is very susceptible to general cold and cough also, then also homeopathy can help a lot.
Okay. So, does it make sense for parents to still follow the advice which you are giving today if fortunately the third wave does not happen? And also, can there be any side effects of following this advice?
If we talk about the COVID behavior and the protocol that has been suggested by the government, then there is nothing bad in following that, because all these precautions are in our routine, are just improving our daily routine, like washing hands, just covering our mouth. All these things will improve your routine only. So there is nothing wrong in it. And if we talk about homeopathy and its side effects, then no side effect is there. And building your immunity or just getting treated with all the pre-existing syndrome is never bad for health.
So, as the pandemic is ongoing, and people sometimes think that they can have some medicines handy with them to treat their kids. So, which medicines of, you can say, homeopathy, Yoner, you can advise for kids having previous ailments of maybe cold, cough, which can aggravate if they get or maybe get caught by COVID?
So there are many homeopathic remedies that are specially made for treating cold and cough in kids, like tuberculinum, belladonna, aconite are for very acute cold and cough, and then there's arsenic, there's bryonia. So many remedies are there, and you can just take help of your homeopathic physicians and any nearby homeopathic physician, and you can just make a kit of those medicine and keep it with you as a precautionary measure.
So, according to you, does obesity also play a role in making COVID infections more severe? Should parents with obese children take special precautions and care for their children?
Definitely. As we know, during the severe conditions, the government is applying the lockdown. So because of that, the age group 0 to 12 years of age group, this is the age of exploration, playing and just roaming here and there, and the child is getting just exhausted by sitting inside. So parents should encourage their child to have indoor activities like yoga, exercises, so that issues like obesity is not there. Obesity is definitely a kind of hindrance in all kind of diseases. If your child is having obesity, then definitely there will be lethargy in the child. The child will become inactive, and treating the COVID-19 infection will be more difficult for the physician as well.
So I see a normal struggle and thought which comes to parents' mind, like how can we identify if our child is obese? How can they come to know? What are the signs of, you can say, obesity?
So first thing, if you find that your child is eating more than necessary, if the child is eating more than the usual diet of that age group child, then it is not a good sign. Secondary, if the child is sleeping a lot and he's snoring during sleeping, then again it is a sign of obesity. Then if your child is becoming dull day by day and each and every simple activity is becoming a task for the child, it is a sign of obesity. And yes, changes in the BMI and all these things, and you have to measure the weight of your child, and if the ratio of weight and height is not accurate, then your child is definitely suffering from obesity.
So my next question is from homeopathic perspective, for suggesting preventive measures, what age groups would you divide 0 to 12 years of children in, and what is your advice for all these age groups?
Definitely, I divide 0 to 12 years of age group into 4 age groups: 0 to 3, and then 4 to 6, 7 to 9, and then 10 to 12. 0 to 3 is the most dependent age group. So I would just suggest the lactating, first suggestion will be for the lactating mothers, because during lactation there is the maximum contact with the child. So the lactating mother should take care for their infections also, because then the chances of infection to the child is more and more. And then you should definitely have oral and lactating hygiene also. So I would suggest for this age group that you should definitely take care while lactation, and the hygiene while you are cleaning the child and you are just carrying the child while taking out the child. Just this is for all the age groups. Just take your child out only during necessity. Don't take them out just for roaming here and there. And then for 4 to 6, I would definitely suggest activities. Indoor activities, I would suggest they should go for several activities. And mental health of all the age groups. All the age groups should be taken care about their mental health, because then now we can see there are online classes. The kids are not having any kind of activity. They get frustrated being inside only, no contact with the outside world. So mental health should be given very good priority, so that the child is not having issues like depression or attention deficiencies or all these things. And next, yes, I would say yoga and exercises. Again, I would say these play a very important role, but these should be done under the supervision of parents only. And just try to inculcate and encourage all these things so the child can bring it in their daily routine. And these things can help the child get prevented from not only COVID but other issues also. Like obesity, you told, obesity can be prevented by all these activities.
So, are there any specific medical conditions to keep in mind while following this advice? Or maybe when following a homeopathic doctor's advice or the medicines that are prescribed?
No, as such, no medical condition is there like then where we cannot give homeopathic medicine. But yes, if your child is already under any kind of treatment, any kind of congenital disorder is there, any kind of autoimmune disorders are there, then definitely you should inform the homeopathic physician before taking any kind of treatment from them also, because then it should not interrupt the ongoing treatment. That's it.
So, my next question from you is, can the suggested routine be continued even if someone is following any other Ayurvedic or allopathic supplements or advices? Does homeopathy clash with these kind of
Yeah, if you want to take two treatments for the same ailment, then definitely clashes will be there. But yes, if you are already, as I told before, if you are already getting treated for some other ailment since years, and that treatment is very important for the child, definitely you should tell the physician. And I don't think so homeopathy can clash the treatment, or there will be any kind of interruption in the treatment also.
Okay. So, any other disclaimers for parents before they follow the advice that we discussed today?
Yeah, definitely. Just don't go on the rumors regarding the kids. Don't panic at all. Just follow the facts. Take care of your child, and try to get mingled with the child. Try different things with the kids. Try to keep them engaged so that there are no mental issues are there. And try to explain your kids the importance of being inside, the issues that can take place because of COVID-19, and try to inculcate more and more good habits. Like you should try to teach them the benefit of no hugging, of social distancing, using handkerchief while sneezing. Just try to educate your child, and that will be very beneficial for you and your child both.
So, any more advice that you want to give to the parents or maybe the children regarding the role of homeopathy in treating COVID? Any other thing that you feel would be beneficial for?
Yeah, definitely. One thing I would like to add in the preventions, first of all, that besides washing hands, you should encourage your child especially to wash their feet as well twice a day. And then changing their clothes twice a day is very important. And I would say that kids above 2 years can wear masks. So whenever you are having any kind of domestic help or any service provider in your home, just ask your child to maintain the social distancing from them. This will be very helpful, because child can have the infection only through their parents or the service providers. That's it, because they are not going out. So these are the two sources for infection. So these few things should be kept in mind. And when it comes to homeopathy, yes, definitely I would say, if you find your child is very susceptible, or if you are you can find any kind of mental distress right now regarding COVID-19 in your child, then you should definitely consult the homeopathic physician, and they can help your child in various ways. So yes, definitely you should take COVID-19 and the third wave very seriously. Don't panic, but take it seriously.
Dr. Shikha, I also want to ask one more question from you. During the second wave, do you have some experiences to share or case studies to share? What was the role of homeopathic? How homeopathic medicines treated somebody who was hit by the second wave?
Homeopathy played a miraculous role during the second wave. I myself saw many cases of COVID-19. If cases are approached during the early symptoms, during the mild symptoms of COVID, then definitely homeopathy can help. And even to take care of the anxiety attacks, the panic attacks people were having regarding COVID, homeopathy helped them a lot in just giving them relaxation, mental relaxation. Homeopathy was definitely used by many people, and yes, during early symptoms, homeopathy can help in COVID-19.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shikha, for your valuable time and your advices today. I hope this will help the parents and the viewers to fight for the cause. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.